Welcome to Talking Grid Business. I'm your host, Nick Skrekas. Today we have with us Vassilis Nikolopoulos, the CEO and co-founder of Intelen, which is a smart grid and green energy company.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Vassilis, these are difficult times in Greece, crisis hit as it is. What are the challenges, particularly for a green energy startup company in a place like Greece?
Well, yeah, I would say the first big and difficult challenge is the funding, the stage of the funding. Where you're in Greece and you have a really nice idea, okay, you have to find the first stage of funding, startup funding, which is called the pre-seed funding stage, which is something that does not exist right now in Greece. So I would say that if you would like to develop and expand your idea in the first 9 to 12 months, the first thing they have to do is go to your friends, family, and fools, I would say the 3 Fs, and get some funding from there. The second thing that I would suggest is something that we have already done in our startup. It's to go and find some angel investors. They exist, angel investors exist in Greece, but you have first to approach them and to present your idea, and then I think something good may happen, as happened to us. So for me, the first big challenge is funding, how to raise funding in your initial steps of your startup.
Okay. We all recognise that Greece could reap a boom from photovoltaics, but what can you offer in terms of product and services from your company to the photovoltaic industry?
Yeah, well, very nice question. Our two main product categories right now, it is the building analytics and the solar analytics. Actually, what we're doing, we're connecting our cloud software systems to existing smart meters, either inside a building or to a photovoltaic or solar park. So regarding your question about the PV industry, what we could do, we can take data, real-time data from inverters, from sensors, from a solar park. We can upload them to the cloud. We're analyzing and correlating some indices, financial indices, IPR, IRR, climate indices, and we are analyzing the efficiency of the solar plant in real time. We can actually optimize maintenance services. We can predict your ROI based on your production, your real-time data, and combining those data with some theoretical financial models.
It seems to me that your particular products and services aren't just for the Greek market, they have almost universal application.
Exactly. The first thing that a startup must do is to provide and create a global idea. And the next big thing is how to scale up this idea in a very efficient way. So yes, our market is a global market. It's the global building and solar market initially. And this is under the umbrella of the smart grid market, which is an 80 billion market according to Pike Research Analysis until 2020. It is an emerging market. You have many things to do. It is a market that changes every month, every 6 months. New services and new ideas coming in. So it's a great market to stand in and follow when you have a startup.
Now, you have some very ambitious expansion plans, starting with the US market. Can you give us an insider's view of that?
Yeah, actually we have already raised $250,000 as a seed fund, and now we're negotiating our second round, which is a bridging round in order to go and move the headquarters to the United States, and more specifically to Silicon Valley, to the Bay Area. For us, the smart grid market, it's an amazing market in US. It's an emerging market. It is our primary objective right now to go there and deploy the services. So yes, I presume that in 2-3 months we're going to be headquartered in the States, in the Bay Area, and we will start deploying the services in California. And the next step will be to go to the East Coast as well, to NYC, New York. There are plenty of opportunities there. It is a market, the energy market, that it's continuously developing. It develops continuously, and it's a great opportunity for us to go there, and we will go.
Now, you're projecting revenues of USD 2.5 million for next year. Where is this going to come from? Which market segments and which geographies?
Yeah, those business plans are only focused on the US market. Those are two main targets, two main segments that we're going to hit: the solar market and the building efficiency market. So energy efficiency, it's one huge subdomain of the smart grid domain, which is under heavy growth right now. Pike Research also predicted that the interoperability and the connection of smart buildings to the smart grid infrastructure will go up to, I think it's $4.5 billion up to 2015. So it's a great market out there. We're going to grab it, and this is why our projections are ambitious. Okay, it's $2.5 million as revenues for 2013, which is okay, in between the worst and best case, projecting some sort of 300 up to 500 customers. Our revenue model is simple. We are licensing the platform to some utilities or to some retailers, real estate managers, okay, or any other type of companies that could actually resell our services. So we are really ambitious about our penetration in the US market.
Now, if I were an investor looking for a healthy return on, say, $5 million, what could you tell me to impress me and to make me believe that I should invest my money with you? What can your company offer?
Well, first of all, we have a great team, okay? Investors, the first thing that they look, it's the team itself. We have a very adaptive team, we have a great team, we have a flexible team that continuously generates new ideas and continuously achieves execution. Execution is the #1 step in innovation and entrepreneurship. You may have many ideas, but the thing is who is going to execute those ideas in order to generate revenue. So, at first instance, we have a great team and very flexible engineering division in order to create many things. Secondly, we know very well the market. We can actually offer end-to-end consulting services, so we can actually light pivoting in order to avoid difficulties or to reach other competitors or to differentiate more in a very volatile market. And the third thing is that we have, I think we have great products right now. We have proved the value, we have proved the concept, and we are ready to deploy those services in the United States. And I think we are determined to succeed. And this is what an investor likes.
And because we at Talking Greek Business like to do our homework, we have with us the Director of Equity Research for VRS, Nicholas Georgiadis. Welcome and thank you for coming along.
Thank you for the invitation.
Nicholas, you have decades of experience in analysis and you've looked closely at Intelen. Can you tell us a little of what you see about the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats?
The most important thing for Intelen is the market it targets. This is a market, a multi-billion market, who's steadily growing. The second thing is the company offers a smart green service at a competitive price. And the third thing is the young and ambitious management. They have proven their business concept, they have succeeded in Greece, and they have raised capital. I think the next step, and the most important, would be for Intelen to expand abroad and deliver the same results internationally. We'll be awaiting.
So you expect good things?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Nicholas Georgiadis, Director of Equity Research of VRS, thank you very much for shining a light on the facts for us. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you.
Vassilis, just looking to the human side of innovative entrepreneurship here, do you recall when the first time this eureka moment came to you and you thought, wow, this is a good idea and maybe I can actually execute it as well?
Actually, I was my PhD. Okay, my PhD is on energy informatics, a brand new domain. Back in 2004, when I started at National Technical University of Athens after returning from France and London for my engineering studies. And actually, my first publications began in 2006 regarding this domain. And imagine that the first US companies, US startups that now are million-dollar companies, they were created in 2007 in States. So it is a trip that we will do. It's never too late, okay? But we're determined to succeed. And this is something that happened and started from my PhD, from my research. And I managed, after all those years, to make the research a product, to make the research a service, in order to generate revenue. This is one of the most difficult parts of a researcher.
Vassilis Nikolopoulos, CEO and co-founder of Intelen, thank you very much for coming on Talking Greek Business, and we wish you every success. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the invitation.